This is mixed cropping at the African Center for Community and Development. A demonstration of that there is biodiversity in the world that can feed every human and other living things. Yeah, a green species. These species are called Soko Mpong in Cameroon. There is another species of this Mpong or Soko Yokoto that has been harvested. And here we have pumpkins. They are growing and they are quite green here. There are also leafy vegetables like this Soko, as you see here. And of course, you can see that plantains are coming up. There is papaya. Other pumpkins. Another species of pumpkins called egusi, which is actually eaten with so many different soups. It has blossomed here at this project at the African Center for Community and Development. We are demonstrating that with mixed cropping, yield per hectare can be higher. It can lead to recycling of nutrients, and it can also lead to conservation of biodiversity and preservation of soils. Here you can also see colocasia species. They are coming up amidst the flurry of biodiversity, including medicinal plants that we have planted here in this demonstration site. Here is another melon species, which is usually called white egusi. Yeah, it's a climber. It's going to be climbing here. And of course, this is a banana species, and it's going to produce huge plantains. So there is a flurry of biodiversity everywhere. And we are hoping that this model is replicated in order to build resilience against climate change, food insecurity, hunger, stunting, malnutrition, and all the various things that plague our society. We hope you work with us to scale up this model, to replicate and empower community stakeholders on our tested practices in order to replicate, to valorize, knowledge is spread, to reduce poverty and food insecurity in a continent like Africa, where 1 out of every 3 infants under 5 is stunted, where the population is growing at 2.6%, where we need to create jobs, and in sub-Saharan Africa alone, there will be 500 million youth by mid-century. And then we think survival will be a tricky issue, especially with the pressures on the planet. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Ivo Arrey from the African Center for Community and Development.